Yeah, exactly. If you're on both, you gotta like disable one at least, because otherwise it's gonna be. I'm gonna delete this thing right here. All right, just a protocol just been reset right here. The date doesn't seem correct. Let me reset the whole thing. This is what we're doing every day, by the way. So, the date is not correct because I'm on the monthly chart. When I move, it's fine. All right. So it's all good. All right. So monthly bias, what it is for you guys right now? If you look into this right here, if I put this full screen, is this fine for you guys too? Is it working fine? I'm asking question because it's kind of like I need feedback. It's perfect. All right. Cool. All right, so monthly bias is bearish, right? This candle right here was delivering the sell side a few minutes ago. So, not a big deal. We're bearish on a monthly chart right here. Let's jump on a weekly time frame. This thing is annoying. 1 week. There we go. We're set up. We're good. We're good. No stress. Still love the current month right here, 26.94 or 21.774 current price right here. We took the previous weekly low on today's candle, right? Today, like this daily candle right here is in sync with the week, and it's also in sync with the month as well. So what do we have in terms of sell side? We have this low right here that is closed in 2675.0. I'm gonna sort out my notepad right here so I can take some note right here too. Even if we are doing a live stream, I'm still taking note, you know what I mean? Alright, let me jump this right here. This is like the type of levels you want to know, basically, right? These are higher time frame area where you want to see price maybe dig into later on. Instead, like it depends, right? Because that daily candle right here currently doesn't have a very big top wick. Let's be honest. But still, I'm following the monthly order flow, the weekly, the daily, right? So I want to see where potential draw liquidity can be, and we have this daily, this weekly candle that form a low 2675. So 2675 is my sell side liquidity, potential sell side liquidity, if we are going to follow this order flow basically on the higher time frame. And currently we're below the previous weekly low, so I want to note as well this data points right here. This data point right here is 2874. Guys, this is kind of like a full breakdown, all right? I want you guys to understand we're not like clicking button immediately, like we have to rely on what do we see, what do we find, and because most of people, they want to jump in the pool immediately, and we have like 20 minutes. We're good. We're absolutely good. And even right, it doesn't mean like it's because it's 9:30 that we gotta jump in the pool, like, right? Maybe the pool has a lot of shark in it, right? So maybe we need to wait a little bit for the damage to be done, and then we can jump in the pool later on. All right. So this is the previous weekly low. I'm gonna type in right here, previous weekly low. These are all the levels I'm taking note right now. Institutional order flow bearish, yes sir. But still, right? We're in discount right now currently relative to the previous month. We're in discount relative to the previous day. We're in discount relative to the previous week. All that good stuff, right? But still, I have this data points right here in mind as well. We're very close actually. Hey, good morning, man. If the audio is not correct, if there's anything weird or wrong, just let me know, right? On YouTube, if you guys have any question, you can ask as well. And obviously, I'm going to be prioritizing the Academy Discord, right? Hope everything is fine, not weird or blurry or audio is weird. I don't know. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I'm gonna be obviously like in the future like optimize everything to make sure that it's absolutely perfect, but is what it is. Good morning. Appreciate the stream. Very variable for people that are trying to understand all of this. Hey, welcome, man. Why I note it on my notepad? Because I want to have it on my face all the time. You know, just like these are my level basically. Because you can mark it on your chart, and but eventually, if they move for no reason, like you can validate them as well. You know, I really like to have these little notepad right here with all my levels that I like. So it's just like help tremendously in terms of discipline and everything. So I'm a beginner. Do I need to watch ICT Inner Circle? Yeah, you can do that, man. It's the best stuff. I will potentially start with the core content, so at least you know you have like a baseline to rely on something. At least you know you understand a bit better the whole thing. But it's a lot of work. You'll see, man. You'll see. You'll see. But it's worth 100%. All right, this is the weekly. Right, let's go on the daily time frame right here. You can see this doesn't change anything, right? So it's the same thing, but still we have like different level right here to look at. I'm gonna basically as well readjust this line right here. This was the previous weekly low right here that we said 2874.75. We got this swing low right here 2675 on the sell side type of top. And we have the current weekly low 2694. That's my main draw basically. 2694.0, right, isn't it? Yeah. I can see an imbalance right here. When we break through this sell side, this swing low right here, 21,164.5, we form the CBs right here, right? This can be utilized as an internal delivery later on. And I'm gonna mark it right here so we can also rely on that. I'm gonna sync it in the global too, because that's my main imbalances I want to work with on the daily time frame. That's an important one, right? You know, so I want to look into that basically. How long I've been trading? I've been trading for like almost 9 years now, right? Almost nine. Like it's been a ride. It's been a very solid ride. Very solid ride. All this range right here is pretty efficient, right? You can see like this is the back and forth are pretty strong. There's not a lot of imbalance inside of this range, but it looks like they really wants to take this low right here for liquidity purposes or delivery purposes. We'll see. Like I said, we have this high right here. That's an important level too. I'm gonna note it as well. So 21,037, which is our actual daily high. Hey, good morning, Bullish. Audio is very good on Friday than this. So the audio is not good? Hmm. I don't know, man. I really don't know what to do on it, honestly. It's the same thing. Weird. Pretty weird. I copy pasted my settings, so it is for me. Audio is good. All right, cool, 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 cool. All right, let's keep going, man. We have some work to do. Face reveal? No, I'm not interested in doing that. I like my privacy. Also, AI is coming, and it's gonna be pretty crazy. You guys gonna see. You don't really want your face on the internet, basically, right? Um, we're gonna see some sort of crazy shit. You know, like AI is gonna be cleaning up this thing. So we have two options today, right? We have sell side delivery 2675, or we have internal rebalance of this inefficiencies right here at 21037. So there's two options. There's literally two options. If we look at the percentage base of this, I'm gonna remove the extension right here. Let me bear with me. I'm gonna remove this so we can basically just look into the current data points. Reverse this. We're back in fair value right here, almost like just a little bit above 25%. Well, I need to investigate a lower time frame to find out what is going on right here. Is it like is it from the low changes to the delivery? Is it like what is going on inside of this? But if you look into this right here, right, you clearly can see that when we break that swing low right here, 21,165.75, when we break through this after taking the high right here, right, we formed that big imbalances right here. And even if this candle is not confirmed yet, right, because this daily candle is still open, I can also rely on this as an, a potential imbalance that can be filled later on. So it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't really matter. In terms of pricing, I have big figure right here, 21,000. That's an interesting liquidity pool for 500 levels, basically right here. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, right? There's a lot of option right now. There's a lot of option. Chat answer me. What if I watch another content? It not enough to learn ICT. You can do whatever you want, man. I'm not obligating you to stay here. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. I'm literally going over all this stuff, So, have you seen the 25 mentorship so far? Yeah, I'll look into it. Yeah, always look into all the new content and all the stuff that ICT produce for sure. It's pretty good stuff. All right, so we have two options, right? We have this previous daily low right here that can potentially can be rebalanced in terms of mitigation, right? We have this internal imbalance right here in previous like few days, right? That can be also rebalanced internally speaking, taking the current eye of the week and also the current eye of the daily. Sign of time, what's up, man? And we have the current weekly low as well that can be taken. So, and also this sell side liquidity. So if we take that current weekly low, right, that will make sense to take that swing low too right here. So that being said, we have two options, right? And right now, I will need to complete my bias so far to find out if I really want to be more a buyer or if I want to be more a seller, right? So basically, there's two options, and I want to find out which one I want the best. Because, it's all unfolding and deploying right now. So there's 4 minutes before the 9:30 open too. So we're going to get a little bit more information coming into, more data printing. So in terms of daily, right, it's weekly basically is bearish currently, right? Currently bearish on the daily as well. I jump on a 12 hour, we're gonna get a little bit more information here. So the 12 hour almost mitigated this low right here, right? We're pretty close from it. Like the last delivery on the daily, on the 12 hour was basically this high right here. And yeah. Yeah, so the 12 hour right here is I will say undefined because I don't know, right? It's so far something. I'm not quite sure so far. So for the 12 hour, I'm basically just gonna put it on define. That's fine. We have the algo for that. Like it doesn't matter. Like if you put on define right here on the 12 hour, it's just basically gonna be basically calculating based off that information because we don't know, right? If this 12 hours wants to pierce the sell side or if it wants to go higher and retake that high. So it is what it is. Let's jump on a 4 hour right here. 4 hours is the same thing, but we have low resistance condition right here on these two high right here with an efficiency just a little bit above, matching the 75% right here. But still, it's not enough to say we're gonna go higher because, I mean, on the 4 hour, I don't see myself going higher so far right now currently because I need more data. Maybe on the 1 hour we'll find out what's going on, but right now, like, I don't see it. Good morning, man. So on 4 hour, I'm on the fine as well. I don't see anything right here currently. Um, so I can twist my mind and start seeing this thing's gonna go up and like pushing the narrative in another way, but I don't want to do that. All right, I'm following what's going on right now, what's currently happening. So it's the way it is. Hey, good morning, man. Good morning. Let's jump on a 1 hour right here. We got 2 minutes left for the 9:30 open right here. So on the 1 hour, it's a little bit more defined right here. You can see more detail, right? I really like this 1 hour candle right here that basically purges the slow right here and basically close above this high right here. This inefficiencies is being respect right now, so that's something we gotta keep in mind and basically rejecting 50% twice. But I see a low resistance right here, which basically would have been ideal to get a high resistance right here for sell side distribution instead. So like, yeah, it's kind of like this is like an equal high, right? It can be acting as a magnet for the 9:30 open, and also I see potential people trying to go short right now and building up the buy side. There's multiple option, right? Multiple option currently. We're working off this wicks right here, right now. This is our weekly candle that we see right here. And the last fractal delivery was basically this low right here, so yeah, we need to see like the 9:30 open, which is basically right now, right? We're gonna look into what is going on right here. What we can get in terms of like 15-minute or something like that we can rely on more a little bit. This I'm gonna sink it in a global right here. This line right here I'm gonna sink it in a global too. This one right here I'm gonna sink in global too because we're gonna change the layout. Like right now I'm establishing I'm computing the bias, right, and then 1 hour's undefined. I don't know yet, right? I don't know yet. And same thing on these right here. So right now the lower time frame bias is undefined, the higher time frame is bearish, and the bias compute right now is just undefined. So unfortunately we need more data to print to see really what is going on. Okay, I really need some more data to find out where this thing can go next, basically. Alright, so let's jump on this layout right here. This one I'm going to put it on a 5-minute. Alright, this is the high I was talking about right here. The current 12-hour high. We got this inefficiencies right here on the 1 hour that is basically right here. I can extend it so it's easier to understand. I'll put it on full screen. This big daily imbalances right here. We have another one just above. Yeah, there's multiple options right now. Let's see. Again, we're in deep discount too, right? It's pretty cheap so far to be a seller, but for macro perspective, maybe we can do something like that. We'll see. Which one in my power of 3 of the weekly candle? This one right here, and this is my 15-minute. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna basically change the offset a little bit of this thing right here. It just disappeared. Okay, I need like 30, 40 minutes. Like, I don't know. We'll see. I want it like kind of like right here. All right, that makes sense now. So I can see my 50-minute as well. I like to see 3 15-minute because, just for some purposes. Alright, let's put this right here. I'm gonna do like a little alignment right here real quick. Let me just remove this previous weekly low right here. So you guys in the academy, you guys know what I'm doing right here. Yo. Alright, so these red candles, right? This is the 8:30, 8:30 to 8:45, 9:30 to 9:45. I see these candlesticks, right? These red candlestick as my manipulation candle. I'll remove the OHLC right here. Can I adjust this offset a little bit? Like, let's say maybe 14, 15. Oh, there we go. How do you do that on your chart? I use the power of 3 by 2 degrees. It's an indicator, basically. These are indicator that I use a lot. How many point this is right here? 65 points, including the sell side, 88 points, 89. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Because I can see a change the set of delivery here, but that's also manipulation legs, so I don't know. Like, I don't want to twist an ID too much as well. Potentially this 1 hour version, but it's pretty small, right? Let's see, but. I need more data right here. That's the thing. Pretty small candle for the first 5 minutes of the 9:30 open. 45 points. It's pretty standard, I think. I don't want to stretch too much. I need more. I mean, personally, there's two options. Like I said, we have this sell side right here that might be a little bit cocky to take because it's pretty close from, and we're basically in a very deep discount. But following this traditional order flow, that will make sense to take this low right here, specifically with low resistance condition. But we have like multiple options. We have this 12-hour high right here that can basically be taken, and we basically have this big imbalances on the daily right here, plus or I'm basically gonna put it like something like this. Yeah, I'll put it something like this. I think we're gonna be having a better vision overall. It's like I don't want to chase the move down, right? To be honest with you, but at least I can call put option. Like this is basically the current weekly low, right? That we see right here, and that's basically the sell side I identify on the daily time frame right here, 2675. But and I don't want to chase that move. It's too like close. This little fair value gap right here on the 5 minute. I responded pretty nicely. If the sell side is taken, now we're just gonna basically wait for a change of state of delivery on the buy side. But that's gonna require an hour or two. Like, this is something that takes time, right? I don't see that, like, the whole thing like changing direction like this, right? This take time basically, and also we're not going to be aligned with higher time frame narrative. So it is what it is. On Monday, we were just right now we're just currently watching. That's fine. It's like everybody wants to trade, but at some time you just gotta watch. You know, there's also observation to be taken in the equation. We just basically deliver 5 a.m. low, 7 a.m. low, right, on that 9:30 distribution right here, and we have this 4 a.m. low right here. It's basically the current daily low, so it's it is what it is. It picks us down. I have no clue. I don't know. Good morning, Cashew. Cashew. Sorry if I pronounce your name in a weird ways. So how's everybody's doing? Is everybody like jumping in a pool immediately? Everybody's short right now? What's going on? What is going on? Did you guys already make money today or already done? That's fine if it is. You guys are just chilling? That's nice. Took a small trade on the sell side run. Oh, you take that fair value gap. That's nice. That's great, man. This is great scalp. That's basically what you need, you know. One or two, 3 5 minute, 150-minute distribution. Boom. Waiting for macro sub bullet. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I don't think like, but drinking a nice iced coffee, yes sir. Yeah, you can hear the ice cube, right? Crystal glass. That's kind of like my play actually in the morning. So you're short 920 and 7-9 low. 920 was basically right here. Yeah, that changes to the delivery right here. Um, that bearish order block was nice too, right here, right after this fair value. Yeah, you got like multiple arrays you can rely on for stop loss purposes. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool for sure. That's pretty good. That was great. This low resistance right here was kind of like, again, that's the best place you put your stop for sure. There's nothing wrong getting stopped, by the way, right? People that start like punching themselves in the mirror because they lose a trade, like, come on, man. It's a game of probabilities, right? Like, like, I don't know. If you punch yourself in the, I don't know, like, there's absolutely nothing wrong taking a loss. I'm fine with that. Like, if you have an hard time taking a loss, that's not good at all, right? You're not done. You're still like you're deep in the forest, you know. You took a little buy right here. That's nice. In QH, I'm using like a Nasdaq in Q1, the continuous contract. That's the one I use so far. Oh, there we go. Retake that previous 5 minute low right here. We got little imbalances right here that can be utilized for trailing stop purposes if you are already in a short position, right? I'm gonna refresh the stream right here on YouTube. Got 74 people in here. If you guys wants to give a little like on the stream, that will help tremendously to help the stream grow, and also, you know, appreciate, like, it's basically the cost, right? If you appreciate the live stream, if you like the whole thing, just give a little thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. Maybe just a quick action, and and I help it tremendously. So appreciate you guys to do that. This is the weekly low, 26.94. So close from it. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate. I will go on YouTube, give the support. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that. I want to grow the channel this year. I'd like to be growing the channel this year a little bit more. Hit the like button. Right? Hit the like button. Oh, that was the imbalances I spotted right here. So if I was in a short position, I will try to trail my stop just a little bit above that, and I will get out. I will get out. This previous 5-minute high right here. It's a high resistance CPT right there. There we go. Bing. That's a good deal. Yeah, that's a good deal. Enjoy the academy and like and subscribe. Yeah, man. Welcome. Like, smash. Thank you, man. Appreciate it a lot. Just that's the only thing I cannot help you doing. I mean, I can remind, I guess. Difference between high resistance CPT and low resistance CPT? Yes. These are the thing you need to be studying in the Booster 21. I already explained that a lot, and I don't really want to explain that on YouTube right now, so. But there's obviously a really good difference that needs to be understood on the Booster 21. You can find out. That's a 1 minute, 5-minute changes to delivery here. Right here, after sell side taken in the manipulation leg. We got the 15-minute close as a bullish candle right here. Potential swing low right here in a 15-minute, respecting this previous weekly low. Not previous weekly low, but current weekly low. Interesting. 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 This is right here basically a 2022 mentorship entry. When you pierce this low right here, change the citadel immediately after. And that's basically your inside of this 5 minutes. Like, if, let's say we go in a 15-second. I don't want to do it, but you can see right here, right? Uh-huh. Fun stuff, right? When you know, you know. Yeah. At least 3 15-minute right here. Interesting. Alright, let's see if we can respect that high resistance CPT right here. You can find out right here that this previous 15-minute, this previous 5-minute right here, pure just this previous low right here. It basically closed with a change of city delivery. That's basically the hot sauce model that I utilize sometime. That's the model number one with tracing inside of it. Can you guys see clearly, right? It's not too small. reaches for this 5 a.m. low, this 7 a.m. low. Respect pretty much 50% at 4-hour wicks right here. You know, we'll see. 830 right here has low resistance condition. I kind of like to go for that. If we respect that previous 5-minute low. Let's see. Into a 15-minute expansion or something like that. Let's see what type of trade we can get. The macro's coming in 2 minutes. Oh yeah, we have everything that makes sense. The only thing I don't like if I take a buy, right, let's say, is I'm going against the institutional order flow. Like, this is something you can easily become liquidity because you're basically going against the train that basically move in a direction. But still, since we're Monday, right, that weekly candle also the same thing as the daily, but also, you know, it's just basically the current weekly, and it's just one day, right? So the institutional order flow on the daily weekly is basically not established yet perfectly, right? In my opinion. So these are the day you can be a little bit flexible, I guess, on the decision making based off EOF. Mm-hmm. We're buying OT discount right here. Looks like, right? That's basically the formation of 15-minute low, output and potential swing low. Let's see. We need a little bit more data right here. The macro's coming in. It's gonna confirm a lot of stuff. Maybe we can retake that previous 15 macro right here. Yeah. There's no music yet, right? Macro just open. That's a little box that you can see right here, waiting for the bus. The bus kind of like coming right now, right? Also, I don't want to go against this 1 hour. But this 1 hour high is currently interesting. Well, there's a lot of option. That's a lot of option. It's pretty crazy. RTH open, right? Mm-mm-mm-mm. So far today, the macro was not really insane, right? If you look into these macro right here, it's not insane. Like, big boys are kind of like still at the coffee machine so far. You know, that's what it is. They're still at the coffee machine. That's a very strong minute right here, like very strong. 943. That's the swing low in a 15-minute. This is gonna be confirmed in like 9 minutes at this point. Do you guys like follow what I'm doing right now? 15 minutes kind of like it's doing his own expansion, pushing again its own high. Um, Previous 15-minute highs right there too for completion of something right here. It's basically this 15-minute high right here. It's the 0% baseline. 844 buy side. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a low resistance condition. Yeah. Yeah, big boys at the coffee machine. Like they're not right here currently, man. Like it's pretty much dead right here. This macro's pretty small. Looks like the one from 850 to 9. I'm always dividing my macro into 10-minute bucks because you know there's a closing range and there's also an opening range, and that basically formed the overall 20-minute macro. But I personally like to divide them by two, right? It, I just get more information. I just can see everything. There's two different stuff, dude, right? Making me a more patient, right? Yeah, this is so important. So important in my opinion. Just take that previous 15-minute low, right? Previous 15-minute high right here. That's a buy side delivery. After it's it's happening. Like let's say we consider this right here as a smart money reversal. We got all of this pure stuff right here. What I'm doing right now is I basically want to wait for 10 a.m. All right, like it can run for that, and I'm not gonna be mad about it. Um, cause the expansion is already happening on 15 minutes. I don't want to chase that move, and we're basically back in the upper portion of everything. Like it's the way it is. The 1 hour just flipped bullish. That was basically the high I was talking about right here. Like I would prefer basically jumping back in the second stage of the next 15 minutes and basically retake the whole thing right here and close the inefficiencies internally speaking. So yeah, they're preparing their iced coffee right now. But this is basically the output of that swing low that we basically anticipated a little bit earlier on. And to be fair, I want to basically have a little bit more. I'm gonna squeeze this a little bit more, and I want to see more data overall, including these power of three stuff right here. And I want to stretch that a little bit more too. All right, we're set up. Ooh, that's a pretty strong output right here. You took that as well, Castellan? That's nice, dude. Look, these are my student right here. Doing great stuff right here. Look at this. This is good stuff. Like, good stuff on top step right here. 3 micros, bam. Close everything right here. Take a short right here. Take some sell side delivery right here. This is good stuff. My man is sprinting on Monday. Give him some love in the Discord right here. A little bit of love on that. And we also have right here bullets. Let's take these things as well. Short that right here. Close the first partial right here. Close the second right here. Damn. Take a buy right here in the inversion of this. Close the first right here. This is nice. Beautiful. These are my students. I'm proud of that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We're cooking. We got Rob right here doing some really good stuff too at the beginning of the day on oil. On oil. This is oil. Very nice, man. Very nice. Clean stop. Take the sell side. It was fine. It was beautiful. This is a massive macro right here that we can see. Damn. This is great. Just, I like to read the price right now currently. That's all I want. Got some inefficiencies right here that we can potentially retrace for and basically expand after that for a final it. Final it. Yeah. This low resistance condition CPT right here with efficiency just above on the 1 hour. You can find out right here. Look. Ding. Bing. Two candle close side by side. With a lower high right here, bam, creating the low resistance condition, and basically we have an efficiency just a little bit above. So it's pretty easy stuff. Right here, these little fair value gap, I'm gonna turn on my automated one so we don't give a shit about plotting this thing anymore. That's what we're gonna be showing right here. They're coming, they're coming. There we go. Can we dive deep for this one right here? I might be down to buy this. Because this one right here is gonna basically be the previous 15-minute high mitigation. Like when we break through the previous 15-minute high right here, we form dead imbalances right here, and it run and run and run inside the macro, right? That's the cool thing. So what I'm gonna wait for is basically a tap inside of this fair value gap, a potential change of state in 1 minute, and then I can look for a potential buy side run for the final step. You know, and potentially going back inside the weekly range and everything. Oh, that seems to be responding. I personally like this one too, but yeah, come on, you can take mine. You can tap mine. Tap the low right here. This is nice. Let's see what type of reaction we get right here. And also I'm going to show, because this is going to be a paper trade obviously right here, because I don't give a shit today on Monday. Specifically right now. Oh, you got some profit right here. Yeah. Back to 50% of this macro right here. I need to see more stuff right here a little bit. Okay, that's the 10 a.m. candle open. Can retake this low? Yes, it did. That's the fair value gap I like right here, but I need more data right here so far. I need much more than that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oop. Discount OT right here. CPT stand for candle pair theory. It's just a little theory that I've put in place that I really like so far. Based off two candle close side by side, and then you classify it. Pretty simple. It works pretty insanely good. I'll do some explanation after so you guys understand a bit better. You can download the ebook too on ohlcgroup.com. Not .com, but ohlc.group. This website basically. It's a 30-ish page document. You can print it out and everything. That's good level right here. Let's see what type of reaction we get. Let's see if we respect everything. This macro has no top wick at all. 3 minutes left on that 5-minute close. That's the first 5 minutes of the hour. So far, we're in sidebar that previous 15-minute candle. I like to get a little bit more data on this 15-minute bar of 3 right here. Not gonna lie. I want to get more candle. I want to see the swing low basically. Right? Perfect. Perfect. So this is not bad. I want to see this minute close right here, so that's gonna help me tremendously decide something. And I also want the data to be above everything. I don't want. So I like this right here. I'm gonna buy one right here, okay? And stop obviously is gonna be basically this 50% of that. It's gonna be a large stop, but I have to do it so far, and I want to go for basically this right here. And I can mitigate if we go lower than that too, like very small validation, not a big deal. Okay. So now we're gonna submit the time. There's 2 minutes left on that 5-minute close. I want to see a little bit more stuff. Submit the time on this. I think it's actually not a big. I mean, I'm below the opening price of that 15 minutes. It's pretty good. Pretty good. And I also want to move this a little bit right here so I can track this 1 hour right here. Okay. So this 15-minute looks great. I have a great entry price, and these fair value got respected perfectly. Got swing low inside of this right here. We come off this fair value OT discount. Yeah, looks everything is good so far. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if we go for this high right here, I'm gonna reduce my stop a lot. I'll put it like just a little bit below 75, and I'm potentially gonna be closing everything at the blue line right here, because that's the current daily 12-hour high. So also previous macro high, but I see all of this right here is low resistance, so I like to go for that if it's possible. The only thing we gotta do now is submit the time and read what we can see right here. So okay, small volume imbalance. I like it. That was the first 5-minute close. I like it so far. The 1 hour's about to pick his own high. I like it so far too. You see, like someone can be done with that. Like $500, one contract. Like it's good money, man. Like there's people working 40 hours for that. All right. So if you can make it daily, it's pretty good. So this also can be above the price right here, so I can see better what I'm doing. I'm basically going for that, right? And let's be realistic. It's Monday, right? So I'm gonna take this high right here. Final stage. Let it run. This is the 1 hour just pick on its own high right here. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Like, let's say you're $730. I can close everything right now, right? And be done. But, you know, the side is pretty juicy so far, too. And I basically want to punish these people right here trying to go short on that thing. And there we go. We're done for the day right here, guys. That was pretty accurate, right? Not bad, right? I mean, I can show you in a 5-second short. It's pretty clean. Like a little bit of throttle, maybe a little tick or two, right? 15-second was not bad too. And now, right, for the Twitter folks, we're basically gonna hide everything. Hide indicator, hide the drawing. There we go. Also hide this right here. There you go. Also, we can add a thing, potentially this thing right here. So I'm gonna download this, copy images, so you can see this. And for the people that don't believe, I'm gonna post you the link right here on TradingView so you can look into it correctly. But this is the entry right here, and we close everything right here. So that's this little right here of 65 points. It's not bad at all. That brings us to like good profit so far on this week. And that will have been like everything I've done today, basically. That's it. Nothing else. Pretty simple. So I don't need anything else, right? That was the slow resistance condition right here I wanted to go for as a CPT buy side. And that's it. Also can remove this right here. Ding. The stream is 30-second delay. I don't know. Maybe. Great trade. You get a scalp of the 1 minute inversion. Oh, that's great. That's 1 minute right here. Yeah. Nice. Good stuff, man. Everybody's welcome. If you guys make money on that, like, please just tell us. We can like celebrate with you. That would be fun. And that's also pretty good exit, right? Not gonna lie. There's a 20-second delay. I'm gonna try to find out how I can put it like more live. But the point is also not to give signal, right? Because this is the way it is. Like, I don't think anybody can pay enough me for getting signal. You made $70. Thanks. Oh, that's cool, man. Bless you, man. You made $200 on one micro. Oh, that's nice, dude. This is amazing. Let's see, we're back to entry right here. So if you are greedy, you're back to entry right here. It's the way it is. So greedy people, they're basically like you guys remember the beginning. I put my TP right here, right? And I said, not be greedy because it's Monday, right? That's basically what I wanted to say. That's basically it. So let me do a quick explanation of the CPT stuff. I want to show you that kind of stuff, right? Another streamer said more delay if you stream over 720 quality. Love this price reading. Thank you, Dave. I welcome, man. You're welcome. We're basically, find out two alternatives that we can been able to take, and basically we decided to go with that one, which a little bit risky, but at the same time, if you understand that the institutional order flow takes a little bit more time than 1 day, right? The form and the weekly and the daily, you can allow yourself a little bit some stuff like that, but it must be very clear, right? This was, in my opinion, extremely clear. That's the reason why I pushed the trigger, but at the same time, you gotta be flexible. That will have mitigate everything below this slope, by the way. I put the large stop at the beginning or, liquidity purposes, but you can also modify that. What was your trigger giving you bearish bias on a higher time frame? It was most likely the protocol breakdown. We did the protocol breakdown, and the protocol breakdown was the overall computed bias on the higher time frame. It's not me deciding if it's going to be bearish, right? Just everything was aligned to be bearish. So you basically build the protocol, and you're doing your whole thing, and that's where. And even on lower time frame, we got like, if we look at the result that we got this morning, like we put all of this thing right here, and that computed like an undefined lower time frame bias because it's not clear yet, right? But still, that low resistance buy side right here was pretty clear in my opinion on lower time frames. That's the reason why I took it. But it is what it is. This whole thing, like we got buy side activation too right here. I want you guys to understand that, right? Um, that's basically the reason why right now this 1 hour is basically going against his own low right here. So yeah. There's a lot of things, man. You need to be considering in this market. That's basically my specialty of jungling with all these things. you know, that's what I like to do, basically. I like to jungle with the whole thing. You know, uh, give me the balls, I'll just jump with it. I'll just jungle with it. You know. There's always an option for a trade. I can be in a trade every 15 minutes if I was really, really focused, but is it really my point? Is it really my goal to be there every 15 minutes? Like, at some point, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, you gotta stop, right? You cannot stay there the whole day. Like, otherwise, you're just basically dissipating your power of reading these things. You know what I mean? You speak Spanish? I don't speak Spanish. You have any promotion? Not really, man. Not really. I help basically, what I'm doing. Like, if we speak about the Chelsea Academy, is basically I'm helping people closing the gap of their goal and them. So I'm just the little middleman in between them and their goal, and I'm closing the gap some sort. I'm 34. Yeah, French Canadian. I'm 34. And also right now, currently the academy is 90 days. I removed the monthly subscription. Like, these people signing up for 1 month don't really have time to go and dive deep over everything. And basically after a month, they're kind of like, I'm not quite sure if, that was for me, or they don't like, we don't have enough time to know each other, you know. So 90 days is basically the standard now for the academy. If you want to sign up, it's 90 days minimum. Otherwise, I don't really want to work with you. And that's basically the goal, because I want successful student. That's my goal, right? Let's be honest. Let's say you have an academy, right? Let's say you have a trading academy and you wanna you what do you want, right? As a owner of a founder of that, is you want successful student that can speak about their experience and tell the other people that, look, I joined this academy, and since I joined it, I realized that, for me, that changed everything, and I closed the gap in between myself and my goal. And I learned so much. I learned how to do notes. I learned this. I learned that. All the stuff that we talk about in these things. And it's pretty short. Like, at the beginning, what you're gonna do is you're gonna be jumping over the Booster 21. Booster 21 is basically 21 days content. That's just like a good reminder overall of everything that maybe people are missing, right? That's basically what it is. And everybody that joined this and tried a 21-day booster realized that was pretty insane. And now that was basically what they're missing, right? It's basically like I'm telling you, right? Like, look at this. You need to focus on that. You need to do this. You need to do that. And that's basically step process. It's not complicated. And then from there, you have a little you basically have a system that you can rely on to basically get two objective. And the two objective that I'm giving them, it's pretty easy, and pretty low-hanging fruit, right? So if you can do that, automatically you know exactly where you're going. Booster's a masterpiece, and it's gonna be better because I always want to improve it over time, right? So let's say I'm listening to episode 5 and I realize that maybe in episode 5 I can add this thing. So that it's a variable whole thing. Like the whole thing can change, It's the gem. I personally would have dreamed of this to get that when I first started trading, to be honest with you. And already in my beginning, I already spent a lot of money in the fucking courses and everything also because, you don't know shit, You have to do it at some point. And I never find something that was basically that. Eventually, I mean, I need to be honest with you, but ICT was basically the best thing I ever find, There was nothing that was comparable to that. Let's be honest, right? This little fair value gap right in the 1 minute is pretty interesting. Where's my power of 3 right here? Oh, they're right here. Also, this little fair value gap you can see right here. Man, I got a lot of job, to be honest. I've been working 911 responder, deal with stress situation, like people dying on the line, stuff like that. So, that help a lot being a little bit more calm. This is something that people always tell me, like, how the fuck you're so calm, Is because I've been dealing with some crazy stressful situation, like mega cortisol level and insane stuff. So trading for me is easy shit. I promise you, when you get a call and someone's dying on the line, you're like, oh, okay, wait a minute. You cannot say that. Yeah, wait a minute. Like that minute is pretty important. Like this is your scout. This is your macro, man. You might have 1 minute to save them. So it's insane. Yeah, and I'm a big biohacker guy for sure. Doing a lot of seeing. Yeah, I paid the price of mental capital for sure. For sure. But also it's all relying on your expectation too, right? If you have big expectation, let's say you're jumping in the chart, you're sitting there all day long, and you have massive expectation, right? Sorry, but if you're not doing things correctly, you're gonna be very mad and sad about it, right? That's gonna affect you a lot, right? The way it is. I like to get 3 fair value gap right here. And sometime I like to turn the 3 on the lower time frame like this so I can see this one too. There we go. These are so helpful, man, honestly. New York is dead. Was not bad, man. Like it's pretty good run right here. It was fun. Like on Monday, right, Rob? I'm gonna be honest with you. If you don't rely on macros on Monday, I don't know, man. It's not. I will potentially just rely on macro Monday because otherwise, like, you need to be aligned with some people that are aligned too, right? uh, you know. So at least you got like And the cool thing about the macros, you only can show that when they happen, right? So the rest of the hour, you just jump on the coffee machine and you just like shake up some ice cube, you know. Yeah. 2022 model, what you're taught, this really good stuff, man. That's what I just did right here. It's just like there's always a way to see stuff, right? Like there's so many model out there. Like also, I like to create my own model because oh, that's a bearish fair value get right here. We got potential swing high right here on the 15-minute, rejecting this premium arrays right here inside this inefficiencies. Potentially we can go back down at this point. That's a lower high right here. And it's also an OTE. Like I can see it with my eyeballs right here. Like just like if you reverse this right here, like yeah, this is what it is. Yep. These two macro right here is low resistance condition on a top high resistance condition on these 10 minute candle. I just don't. I can see in my head these two 10 minute candle. I don't know if you guys can do it. Hopefully you can do it. I can look into 1 minute data and literally like just by the time like see all these candles in my head. Like I can see like these power F3 where you have the power and ability to see that in my head. And do the assembly and building Lego blocks and just see the whole thing. This is basically the goal you want to achieve in the future, which is basically pretty nice. Let me put the extension on that so we can follow and track this whole thing. Yeah. 4 minute time frame. I mean, I like all the time frame, right? But the 3 minutes, basically the one in between 1 and 5. It's kind of like it's pretty cool. It's a little tweak up above a 2.5 minute. Right? This is the output of that swing high right here. That 15 minutes about to close in 5 minutes. Yeah, we'll see, man. It's pretty cool. Can you imagine the amount of people that go long right here just above that high, 846? And right now they're currently giving all their money back. There's not a lot of people winning in this market. I want you guys to understand that. They're almost one minus 25% deviation right here from that OT premium baseline. 15 second is great. Yeah, it's not bad, right? You can clearly see the like not the institutional, but the lower time frame order flow, like pretty good stuff. Oh, you can see that green man now. We just basically pures that macro low right here. Teaching us to take partial, this makes sense. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Partial are very, very important. New glasses again. There's a lot, right? So I guard just go long, so we go short or what? Because I'm bearish right now, to be honest with you. Like this is a clear distribution to me. And we dive into that inefficiencies right here on the 1 hour time frame, like rejecting some premium arrays. 840 if 850 and I was bearish at the beginning of the session, but I was submitting to what I see, not what I think, right? So we got 10:30 coming in, and 10:30 most of the time is pretty interesting, right? I think this can be a nice. I think this can be a nice screenshot for our Twitter folks. If you guys want this picture right here for your journal or for your like whatever you're doing right now, I'm gonna be posting the link right here so you can download the picture. It's a high definition. It's 4K, right? So it's pretty clean. There's a small bullish fair value gap here showing at minus 25 deviation, retargeting inefficiencies in the lower portion of the quadrant right here. Back to this 930 crazy stuff right here. Is your liquidity? It's gotta jump in a stream and learn a little bit more, I guess. I don't know who is it. I have no clue who this guy is. I don't know. I really don't know, man. I'm just looking at what I see, right? It's nothing else. Inversion right here. This is the sell side draw right here, the 930 low. That randomly match minus 50, right? That would have been a nice show. How are you done for the day, guys? How are you done? Another fair value gap bearish right here. It's just showing automated. An automated fair value gap. Pretty cool. This is a small volume imbalance right here. This responded pretty nicely, but doesn't matter. I don't give a shit. Bing. Let me see again. The box on 15-minute. Yeah, this is 15-minute just closed right here, guys. Look at this distribution right here. Yup. I can look into this right here right now. Potential internal delivery, rebalance, retracement. Not. Yeah, this is where everybody's go long right here. And you know, what's good? Hey, what's up, man? Welcome. You out? It was fun. Hey, good stuff, man. That's the goal. If you have fun, look back to 50% right here. This is where everybody's jumping in, and in a 15-minute retracement, and it's the way it is. Back into premium OT right here, for that 15-minute relative to that previous 15-minute. Mitigating the 0% line of that previous 15 range. Yeah, that's a lot of it. These are pretty nice. That one is one for the notes, boys and girls. Right? Oh, change the state level in 1 minute. Internal. Very ready gap right here. Rejecting perfectly OT. It's low resistance condition on these two potential CPT low resistance right here. Basically, if you take these two 15-minute wicks together, and you classify what it is, you can find out. And this right here, this 15 minutes right here, is high resistance. So buy and sell pressure, right? It's all funny stuff, man. Damn. I'm already done for the day. That would have been a nice short area for that. Yeah, this is 15-second. I'm a little bit cocky right here because it's not necessary, right? Burning cells in your biological computer for no reason right here. Reading this kind of stuff, but that's good. Hey, have a great day, man. Be safe, and we catch later. Have a good one. Thanks for coming. How many time we're live right now? I'm basically gonna close this pretty soon. 1 hour 25 minutes. Yeah, we're close. YouTube is now responding. Or we're still live right now? Guys, if you can like the stream, that would be so nice. 57 likes. It's not bad. I mean, appreciate you guys that did that. It's basically the cost. It's not a big cost, right? It's fair value. And something's going on right here, right? So for those on YouTube, right, I'm basically live streaming every single day on the Discord on the Academy. But every Monday I'm gonna be live streaming of every Monday of 2025. I'm also live streaming on YouTube, trying to help folks that cannot afford or whatever, that cannot join or X reason that just cannot be there. Paying for the fees, it's just a quick likes. It doesn't really cost you anything. You have any Discord group? Yes, for sure. The Discord group is discord.gg's OHLC. But the only thing is it's not very popular on the public side of thing. Like we're super focused and private on the academy. Like there's a lot of people in the academy speaking together in the private section. We're just doing our thing, right? And I'm streaming every single day. The same way that you guys saw today, I'm doing it every day in the academy. That's tremendously a lot of help. I've only been balanced pretty insane, right? What they're doing right is it's just taking all this liquidity right here. People that try to chase the short, they get dispute right now. They get punished right here. Makes sense. For sure, the copies just kick in, right? I just personally don't like promoting the stuff I'm doing. So if you can find it by yourself and you join, that's fine. But I don't like promoting these things. Like I don't want to become like a promotion butts. You know what I mean? I'm just doing my arts. I'm doing my stuff. And if you want to join, you want to join. If you don't want to join, you don't want to join. That's fine. Doesn't matter to me at all. I'm not doing these things for money, right? I'm doing that just I'm reinvesting everything in the student side of the. Eventually, when the academy is gonna be bigger, right? I'm gonna basically hire more streamer that can stream London session, that can do this, that can do that, and overall, it's just more value for everybody. That's basically the goal: offering more value for fair value. So that's the goal. You see, when it start like digging deeper, like everybody chase the price and it get finished right here. And they're like, "Oh man, fuck off, man! I'm so pissed, dude. Come on, man." And we're basically just inside the 1 hour range. Back to 50% of that range. For sure, the person that's gonna stream the London session is gonna be 100% um, someone that can stream the FX4 model because it is the best model you can find to be honest for London. You know. All right, so I'm gonna close this in the next 15-minute close in like 5 minutes. I don't know if you guys have any question. Uh, maybe the Discord. I'm gonna stay like 5 more minutes after because I want to speak with you guys for tomorrow. But on YouTube, I don't know. Like I'm gonna be closing this pretty soon. Killing the Asian session with FX4 model on YouTube. Yes, pretty good stuff. You see, this is where everybody go long, man. Right here, this is everybody going long. And unfortunately, we'll see what happens. All right. Because that's the thing, right? People chase the price all the time. So if you keep that in mind, you have a big edge right there. Daniel, so I cannot promise you, I cannot promise you that, right? It depends what type of guy you are. If you're studying very hard and you're doing really good stuff, and you're really digging, like I promise you that if you dig into these things, you're gonna be a better trader for sure. All right, but are you gonna be a profitable trader? Potentially, because I'm showing you some truths that maybe you'd never like think about it before, and maybe that can help you finding your way. Because the goal of the academy obviously is to have successful student. That's the reason why we switch the monthly subscription to 3 months, because I want people to be more diving a little bit more deep in the whole thing I'm showing you. And I'm live streaming the same way that you see today. So if you can find any value in the stream of today on live on YouTube, I'm doing the same thing every day for the month, for 3 months, if you think about it. So that 100% can help you become profitable. But is it? Can I promise you that it's gonna be happening? Hopefully, I can, but I cannot promise anything because it's up to you, right? Exactly. Everything is up to you. Yeah. But one thing sure is I got some people in the Discord that they joined. They didn't really know anything, right? And now they're doing their own thing, and they're focusing on some really good stuff. As long as you focus on the right stuff that matter, That's gonna change a lot of things. And also, like, so people that know me, right? They know I'm not prescribing anything. Like, there's no prescription, like, because we live in a very prescriptive world, right? Where everybody's telling like, "Ah, do that, this, do that, do that." I'm just giving you the option, and you decide by your own if it's something that can help you or not. You know, and it's the way it is. Yeah, I'm being honest, right? Like, it's not for everybody, but like, if I can promise you something, it's you're gonna be a better trader than you ever been before, just by doing the whole thing. Because it's experience, right? It's good experience, so for sure that can help a lot. So I will say this like that. Also, people like consistent stuff. So like, if you're there for 90 days, right? Automatically, you kind of like forming the right habits. What are we doing on a daily basis? We're building the bias on every single time frame. We're finding the alternative or option where the price can go. From there, we're aligning ourselves towards that output. Basically, that's pretty much what are we doing basically. There's 100% retracement right here. And there we go. Buy side taken, and inside of this inefficiencies of 1 hour again. Potential swing low on the 1 hour right here. Like, big stuff. Mm-hmm. I'll be deleting this and basically readjust this right here so we can track this correctly. Got macro coming in 6 minutes. This efficiency is basically skinning. Is yeah. I got macro coming in, and right now it's a little bit expensive, so I will potentially, on the macro, go back for this inefficiencies right here. If you look at this 15-minute low right here that has just been formed, and basically this previous 15-minute high right here, yeah, we'll potentially deliver this as a macro internally, like close this inefficiencies basically right here. I can remove this. We close this thing right here too, right? We're basically reactivating buyers to go along currently. So yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Pretty simple, right? But keep it simple. It's not complicated stuff. Not gonna lie. So if you guys on YouTube, please give us a like. Appreciate a lot for that. Join the Discord if you're like the Discord, you know. There's good value in the Discord too, like posting a lot of stuff in there. Yeah, this is the weekly candle right here. That volume imbalance was insane, right? Hey, welcome, man. You're an ass kicker? I mean, I'm just having fun, man. That's it. Just like having a little bit of fun. Alright, so we catch next time. Everybody that comes, welcome. And we catch on next Monday or tomorrow in the Academy. I'm going to be live streaming the same way I'm streaming right now in the Academy tomorrow in between 8:45 and 9 a.m. Alright, so catch you next time on YouTube. And we See you guys next time. Bye bye. Ciao, ciao.